I thought about it and I was meditating, right? And I was like, cool, yeah, I got that random number, whatever. And then I was thinking about my goals. Now, on my goal list, look what it says by the bottom. It's backwards, but donate $5,000, right? I was thinking about it. Oh, yeah, my goal list said 5,000. Let's donate 5,000 too. And then I was like, but it just updated to the first of the year. It's not next year. 5,000 is not that much. But 100,000 in 2 months is a lot, right? And I'm like, well, 5,000, if it was in 1 year, yes, that would be a lot because it would be spaced out more, right? But 100,000 in 2 months would be a lot more at one time, right? So if it was that much, I should be able to do more than 5,000 as greedy, right? So I told myself, okay, well, let's do 10%. That's what the church says and everything like that, right? Cool. 10%. That's a big number to donate out of the money that you earn, right? Because most people don't even do that into their savings on a weekly or monthly basis. Really, people are really bad at their spending habits and everything like that, right? Or investing wise, they don't even do 10% for that, because after taxes, about 40%, and then you know what I mean, like so 40% and then 60%, and then it's like 1/6 of the pie, everything like that, right? So then I was like 10,000. I was like, yeah. And then I was like 15,000 just to be extra than the church was talking about. And I was like, no, because I don't like I don't like the number 15. It's like an odd number. You know what I mean? It's like random. So I'm like, 20,000. Really? Because 20,000 is a lot of money, but it's not as much in a 2 month period, right? So I'm like, well, it wouldn't hurt me because in a 2 month period, if I made $100,000 and I donated 20 of it, which is more than I planned, but I got more than I planned, then it's really not that much. So then I agreed. I wrote to the universe. I was like, look, I agree to a 20% of the earnings for multiple sources. I thought about a couple sources. I thought about, 5,000 help my dad buy his house, right? It's on my goal list. So 5,000 help my dad buy his house. Get that out the way. But I would make sure that it went towards just the house only, right? And then I got 15,000 left. I thought about 10 $1,000 scholarships to people that do like a video submission and tell me like why I should give them this scholarship, right? Pretty much. And it's a lot because $1,000 for someone like me that doesn't listen, man. These big corporations do $1,000 scholarships, and it's like they do it just to be like, oh yeah, look at us, we're being nice, dude. If I did that, that is a lot of money. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I don't even have $1,000 just to throw away at anything right now, really, right? I don't even have $1,000 to buy clothes with and splurge, right? I couldn't afford it, right? Right now I couldn't afford it. That doesn't mean I don't have money, but like that's how much $1,000 would mean to me right now. Was if I had it to splurge, then maybe I would, right? But anyways, past that is $1,000, but not just once, 10 times. But I want to see these people, like, I want to be able to inspire someone to where you know, they look at all of this stuff that I'm doing, right? And my videos that I'm going to make and everything like that. And they say, I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to tell you guys my idea after I finish this, right? Um, and why they say, man, he did it, I can do it, right? Because that's my purpose, bro. My purpose is to put people on purpose. And if I can see someone going on purpose, I would pay for them to do it because it is such an experience that people don't do it for free, right? And it's crazy that people wouldn't even do it for free because it's like, why don't you love yourself enough to do it for free, right? That's you. That's why wouldn't you do that for yourself? So pay someone to do it. But I have to watch these videos because I want to see, does someone actually mean it when they say that they are doing it or trying to do it, right? Because I can see the energy there. And if they are, right, and their energies lock up, cause just like mine did with this thing, then guess what? They just got paid for it to like fuel them in that direction. So I like to be able to sponsor that with $10,000. That's a lot of money, dude. I don't even have 10,000 in my bank account. So like that's a lot of money. Like I'm telling you, 10,000 is a lot of money. But in regards to the things that I will be getting, it's not, right? And that's why it doesn't bother me. And it sounds greedy to say I kept 80 of the 100 and then donated 20. Still sounds greedy. I don't know. It's hard. But there's a lot of other things on the list. And I have a lot of family that I could help too. So I'm sure not all of it will go to like, oh yeah, let me get some cool stuff, because it's reinvested for other reasons. You know what I mean? Just those things take a little more time to pay out, which I will be able to pay out 20%, even with those things. Yeah, that should be a good promise right there. I'm glad I came up with that right there, because I'll probably stick by that. That's probably what the universe meant then. 20% from now on. I could do that. I could do that. I'll do it. But anyways, that's a lot of money. And then with the other 5, I really don't know what to do with it, but I would figure it out. I would figure it out to make it worth it. Probably make, I don't know, Christmas presents, like buy Christmas presents for kids, you know, like make a kid's, you know what I mean? That would be a big deal. Or like pay for like an adoption shelter for animals and like pay for them to do free adoptions, like pay for a couple adoptions or something like that. Something. I would figure it out though. I'm sure. Every place could use something, so I might be able to just divide that up in 5 ways too. Anyways, but what I'm trying to get at, guys, is I talked to the universe talked back to me. I've been asking for a plan, right? For 5 days now. Or not 5 days. 5 days now. 5 days now. I've been asking for a plan for 5 days. I've been meditating for literally 5 days. Guess what my plan is, dude? And I didn't even think about it because I've been just doing stuff and I don't think twice about it. I have a TikTok page. It's Men's Mental Health Relationship Advice. I think someone's outside my door. But men's relationship advice. The other night, I was like, actually, the night before, last night, I think, maybe, I was like, man, I want this page. And, you know, here's the deal, is I talked to some people, and I was like, yeah, I have this page, and I got some people on there, you should watch the videos. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's cool. And I was like, yeah, if I really wanted to, I know for a fact I could grow the page to 100,000 followers. And then, I told a couple people that. And, everyone was like, yeah, do it then, right? And then I think everyone says it, and then, like, they forget about it because they don't think twice about it, right? I forget about it because I'm like, yeah, I know I can if I wanted to, right? But that conversation brought up enough of times, you'll think about it a lot more, right? Because it got brought up a couple more times. And then when you go on there, you're thinking about it, you're like, maybe I could do that. No, not maybe I could do that. Maybe I should do that, right? And then I'm like, well, if you can do it, then why wouldn't you do it? Because if you're going to promote all of this stuff and then you want to say you could do something, but you can't do it, why would you say it? And then, like, you know what I mean? Like, why not do it all at the same time? Anyways, I started thinking, and I'm going to cut this video off in a second, and then you guys can watch the next one, I'll be right back.